So if you felt a little bit sick or disturbed or embarrassed hearing any of those excerpts, like I heard people groaning when we asked kids to leave the room, but they were very obscene, and it's a little hard to read out loud, even in this meeting. That means it's absolutely too obscene to hand to our kids or make available in their libraries. Now, many good people compiled this book that they will give to you, 125 sexually explicit books, just sexually explicit books. It's not talking about any other ideologies or anything else, just pornographic books in our kids' schools. And right now, under APS policy, a parent can contest a book one at a time at each individual school. But these books are in many, many schools. If even half of these were in half of our schools, it would still be over 10,000 challenges for sexually explicit materials. That's not oversight. That seems like it is obstruction by design. That is purposefully exposing our kids to this stuff. Now, studies show that early exposure to sexually explicit materials causes psychological trauma, anxiety, shame, compulsive behaviors. It causes academic decline. You should at least care about that. It causes risky and early sexual behavioral problems. Increased exposure leads to unprotected sex, coercion. It increases their vulnerability to grooming and exploitation, which is why we ask the kids to leave. I have a son who we are adopting. He was sexually abused before he came to us. Predators groom children, and they use sexually explicit material to desensitize them so that they can target them. They first tell them and ask them if they can keep secrets from mom and dad, which is another issue we have with public schools, right? And then after that, they expose them to sexually explicit material, pornographic material, and desensitize to that, and then they rape them over and over and over.
Ms. Petersen, I'm sorry, you're going over your 2 minutes. I need you to wrap up in a quick sentence, please.
Yes. I have submitted a policy proposal for you to just define clearly and transparently what sexually explicit material is, and please just get it out of our schools.
Thank you, ma'am. Our next speaker